Ooh. Ooh. What a nice view. Mmm. Looking pretty good up there. Mmm. Mmm. Look at that. Beautiful.
Alright, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We're back again with another YouTube video. So today we're going to be diving back into the Yanderedev allegations and the situation going on. If you guys haven't seen my previous video, I'm going to catch you guys really quickly up to date. Basically, Yanderedev is the lead developer of a game called Yandere Simulator, which puts you in the life of a high school student who is madly in love with her senpai, and she would go around killing anyone who interacts with them, and the whole goal of the game is to kill all these girls. And it's a really weird anime game, which I don't think a 36-year-old man should have any business making. It's really creepy, and it's already had multiple controversies with the stuff you can do in the game. But that being said, lo and behold, Yanderedev was outed for having sexually driven conversations and interactions with a 16-year-old girl. Again, Yanderedev, who was 36 years old, having sexual conversations with a 16-year-old fan, by the way. I think saying that she's a fan is very important because he completely took advantage of this girl as his position. And it's just an overall really creepy situation. So basically, a girl by the name of James came forward with a bunch of video recordings and screenshots of Yanderedev having sexual conversations with her, talking about sexual topics with her, being just creeper overall. He was also outed out in these conversations with multiple other things, like how he says how Mother Nature sexualizes children, not creepy old men.
There's nothing I can really say about that.
Mother Nature sexualizes minors. Puberty starts to give breasts and wide hips to children before they turn 18. It's not like, a person does it to a child. The child's own body does it to themselves. It's not like an adult can go to a child and cast a magic spell that gives them breasts. Haha, I've sexualized you. I gave you breasts. And the child is like, no. No, the child just does it. The child's body does it automatically. A child gradually becomes an adult over time because of puberty. Doing it.
He's got a lot of really creepy and bad takes, and this goes to show how creepy and weird the guy is. That being said, I cover all that in my previous video and his response, but a big thing I missed out on is I didn't check his blog post, and he did post a blog on October 1st talking about moving forward, which I think is so incredibly inappropriate for these people who get outed out like this, talking about how their future, what's going to happen as they move forward. Like this was just a little hurdle in their life, like sexually talking with a 16-year-old girl and grooming one of your fans that you took advantage of is just a small little stepping stone. He's going to be moving forward now. I haven't seen this since the Cookie Lol X allegations, where he was just like, yeah, this is my roadmap to returning. Like, it's so fucked. So anyways, this was posted on October 1st, 2023. We're gonna go over it. I've been exhibiting horrible self-destructive behavior on a regular basis for a long time now. As a result of the many conversations I've had over the past few days, I think I can pinpoint the cause. My downward spiral is the result of constantly making incredibly unwise lifestyle choices and have caused my mental health to deteriorate massively over time. It didn't hit me until recently just how bad things have gotten. Haven't left the house since July 2019. Yo, this guy was pre-COVIDing before COVID was even a thing. How is this guy gonna be inside his house for fucking 5 years or 6 years? 5 years. That's crazy, bro. And that does explain his awful social cues and how creepy and weird he is overall. You know what I mean? This is just a PSA for a lot of you guys too. Make sure you go outside once in a while. It is way better for you. Don't be a fucking hermit like this guy and sit inside and exhibit like awful fucking tendencies. No real life acquaintances, 16 plus hours on the computer every day, no vacations in half a decade, prioritizing work above my physical health. It shouldn't be any surprise whatsoever that when you allow both your body and mind to completely waste away, you dissolve into a mistake machine, a person that is capable of nothing but bad decisions, who exists solely to cause problems for others. Since the last blog post, a lot of people have reached out to me to share some advice, see a therapist, get hobbies that don't involve a computer or TV screen, step away from the game development for a few months. All of it can be summarized as start making healthy life choices that will turn you into more of a normal human being, and I honestly can't argue that. Yeah, but you're past being a normal human being. Usually you give this advice to people who are having tendencies to want to do something. You talk to a predator and he goes, yeah, I want to do this, but I haven't done it yet. Yes, they can go get help, and obviously I do want Yanderedev to go get help after he gets arrested or takes down his game, because you can't want to seek help while still benefiting off of your mistakes. It's absolutely deplorable. This might sound like a really random time to launch into a antidote, but I'd like to mention something really quick. Recently, somebody messaged me to tell me something. A few years ago, when his girlfriend was on the verge of suicide, she sent me a fan mail. I responded to her and thanked her for her words. Apparently, this cheered her up so much that she stopped thinking about killing herself. She's still alive today. He just wanted to tell me that. Thank you for saving my girlfriend's life. Why are you telling us this? Like, oh guys, I know I groomed a 16-year-old girl and I'm getting a ton of backlash right now, and I haven't really responded appropriately to this stuff, and I probably should be in jail. But by the way, I did save a girl's lives. I did save a girl's life once, guys. Yeah, because I'm a really good guy deep down, and this was just obviously a mistake. It's not like I've had multiple other issues throughout my development career with this game. No, guys, I'm just an honest, good guy who just made a mistake. Like, shut the fuck up. Leave that out of your fucking story. I keep thinking about that story and other stories like it, times when someone reached out to me to let me know that I cured their depression or saved their life. Homie, you make a fucking anime game. How many people are reaching out to you telling you that you're saving their lives and you're curing their depression? You're not a fucking hero. Those stories make me feel like I have the potential to affect the world in a positive way, but that's only if I stop making such dumb decisions all the time. And I can only stop making dumb decisions if I get healthy, and the only way to get healthy is to start making healthier life choices. Yes, like turning yourself into the police for your terrible tendencies, like deleting your game because your game is an awful game and you still shouldn't be profiting off of your fans. If I want to do more good than harm to the world, I have to get my head straight. That might involve spending less time on the PC, less time on the internet, and less time developing the game. Yeah, and a big thing too is his fans are falling for this. He doesn't care what he did. He cares the fact that he's getting canceled. If he knew this was an issue already, he wouldn't have talked to her. He would have just, spoke out about it and then stop talking to minors. But no, he waited till he got caught. And then even though, I need to remind you guys, even when he got caught, he tried blackmailing and playing the victim to the victim. He tried acting like he was the victim in the situation and telling her to retract the statement and say it was all fake. Like, what a fucking piece of shit. A lot of people have been asking me if the recent controversy will cause me to stop developing the game or give the game away to another developer. I'm not ready to answer those questions. I would need to do tremendous amount of thinking before I can make a monumental decision like that. He's not going to cancel his game. He's not even thinking about that because he wants to keep being able to make money off of the backs of his fans and keep using crowdfunding. He's been developing this game for 10 years. He still hasn't fully released the game. He's paying his bills and he's living the lifestyle he wants, which is sitting inside and fucking jerking off to Discord all day because his fans are crowdfunding it. He should delete his game because you shouldn't benefit off of the same people you took advantage of. You should not be able to sit there and get your bills paid by crowdfunding for your game that's been in development for 10 years and then groom a fan and then expect to still keep getting crowdfunding. Like, it's absolutely crazy. That's your first step. Stop trying to benefit off the people you just abused. I'd really enjoyed working on Yandere Simulator. If I didn't, then I wouldn't be willing to do continuously for 9 years. No, if you really enjoyed it and you wanted to get the game out, you would have fucking released it already. You're just sitting on the backs of your crowdfunding. The thought of taking time away from me, it makes me feel incredibly sad, but neglecting absolutely every aspect of my mental and physical health has caused me to devolve into a danger to myself and others. That's not something I want to be. I don't want to step away from development, but perhaps I should, at least long enough to decide the best way to proceed from here. The project doesn't need to outright die, but it definitely should be paused until I've made significant progress towards evolving into a much healthier person. Yeah, but if the whole issue was the fact that you weren't spending enough time talking to people and being public and being the only developer on this game, spending 16 hours a day working on the game, quote unquote, maybe you should stop developing the game. Maybe you should realize that maybe you shouldn't be a developer because you're clearly not good at it, and you sitting inside developing a game trying to put in the hours is clearly affecting you negatively, where you're designing 12-year-old girls' butts in a fucking anime game. Yeah, maybe it is fucking with your mental health. I don't even need to be you to know that that's a bad idea to continue developing this game. Over the years, Yandere Simulator and myself has been through countless controversies. I'm sorry for not properly addressing most of those controversies and for responding to those some of those controversies in the ways that only made things worse. There are still a lot of things I wanted to address in a proper manner one day, but now is not the time. I think now is the appropriate time because all those controversies are coming to light again. I'd like to thank the animators, artists, composers, modders, voice actors, and YouTubers who helped to make Yandere Simulator into what it is today. Even if we won't continue on this journey together, I always remain thankful to you for your assistance that you once granted me. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I think right now is definitely the time where you should be thanking people. I've received a lot of messages since the last blog post. Many of those were harsh, rightfully so. But there were also a lot of messages equivalent to, I want to see you improve your mental health and finish the game. I've been following this project for 8+ years and I don't want to see it end like this. And that what goes to show what I said in the previous video, where a lot of these people who are trying to support him and fight on his behalf just want to see the game done. They don't give a shit about him. They don't care about the victim. They just want their creepy little anime game. And that's why they're supporting him. That's why they have to add, I don't want to see the project end like this. I've been financially supporting you. You better fucking finish this game. I don't care if you're a pedophile. I want this game. Like, that's the only reason a lot of his fans are defending him. Yandere Simulator audience has shrunken over the years, but despite everything, there are still a lot of people in this world who loves Yandere Simulator. They love the characters and the settings, the story. They enjoy speculating about what will happen towards the end of the game, what occurred in the unrevealed parts of the backstory, and what plot twists might be waiting in the lore. They want to learn how Ashi condition began and secrets the Tsukio family is hiding and what is underneath the cherry tree. I don't want to let them down. I owe it to them to give me 9 years of their attention. I owe them answers. I owe them satisfaction. I owe them closure. You also owe the victim the right to be understanding that you're not going to be profiting off of your fans anymore. Can you think about the victim for one fucking second, Yanderedev? Like, you literally put a 16-year-old girl in danger by being creepy and weird towards her and exposing her to stuff she shouldn't be exposed to. Yet you can't stop and think about her for 1 second. How you keep benefiting off of your fans and keep benefiting off your crowdfunding is very harsh on her, or the fact that your fans are rapidly going after her. No, you just want to thank them? Okay, buddy. I don't want to cancel the game. I want to keep developing it, but I don't think I can do that if I keep making being a mistake machine. I need to find a much better work-life balance, because the current balance of 100 to 0 has led me to nothing but severely damaging psyche and behavior that is destructive to others and to myself. Yeah, I don't think you spend 100% of your time working. I think you spend like 80% of your time scrolling through Discord, hitting up chans, hitting up chat things, and then you've probably spent like maybe an hour a day working on the game since it's been in development for 10 fucking years. I can't guarantee when will the next time that I will write a blog post. I'm not sure what the next post will be about, a big announcement, a bug fix, or something completely different. It's hard to tell what the future is going to hold, but I just want to let you know that I probably won't be posting as frequently as I was, or updating the game as frequently as I was previously before. Either all of the steps that I need to take to become a better person, involving spending less time in the chair and more time outdoors. No, like I said, the first thing is to cancel your crowdfunding and go get a normal fucking job. And even then, I don't think you deserve a normal job, but that would be your first steps to letting people know that I'm taking this situation seriously. During the time away, I'll be spending a lot of time thinking about exactly how I should proceed from this point forward. I'll be considering all possible options, even the uncomfortable ones, such as reducing the scope of the game or make the project that will be much easier to fish when with limited resources, and absolute last resort of handing off development to someone else. For what it's worth, I apologize for everything, and I thank you for following the development of Yandere Simulator. Again, does he say sorry to the victim once? Not even once. He talks more about his game than he has about the victim. You know, some people in the comments, again, I got to bring this up because his last blog post is just filled with people enabling him. You know, you got people saying that this isn't as bad as people want it to say. Yeah, a 36-year-old man talking sexually with a 16-year-old fan is not weird or creepy or bad at all. Like, Jesus Christ, some of these people are fucking awful. Stay strong. Stay strong. We want to see the game. Yeah, y'all can go fuck yourself. So anyways, that's his really awful blog post. This is obviously worse than his apology, because now he's moving past it and being like, what is the future of my Yandere Simulator? That's the only thing he cares about, is seeing his game finish. You know, he doesn't give a shit about the controversies. He doesn't give a shit about being called out. He's scared that he's going to lose his game and lose the ability to sit on his fucking ass all day and profit off of his crowdfunding. You know, but anyways, that's all I really want to talk about. Let me know your guys' comments in the comments, and as always, I'll see you guys.